Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. So what I'm doing today is what you call practical work 3. So at the end of this session, students should be able to identify the terminal of the transistor, which is base, collector and emitter, and also students should be able to identify whether the transistor is NPN transistor or PNP transistor. But before that, the student need to download the data sheet for BD140. In my practical work, they have 4 transistors, which is 2N222, BD135, BD140, and BC109. But the lab sheet that you need to download is only BD140. So the first one is I would like to identify base of the transistor. So the transistor, we have 3 legs, 1, 2, and 3. But if we are going to identify which one is a base of the transistor, we need first to put the scale of the meter at the ohm range. So let's say we put at time 10 ohm. And the probe of the multimeter should be reversed. Positive should be connected to black probe and negative should be connected to positive probe. Okay, so assume that this one is a base. Assume. Okay, so the terminal of the base is the one that give low resistance for both leg. Let's say I put this one black color and the red probe I put to the second terminal. So the reading is infinity. And if I put the red probe on the third terminal, the reading also infinity. And if I change the probe, the red probe to the first one, like this, second probe to the second terminal, suppose if this one is a base, there is a what you call a reading over there. So this one is not a base. Let's say I assume this one is base. Okay, this one is base. So I put this one also infinity, and this one also infinity. But if I change the probe to the black one, suppose this one got a reading, okay, for example 3.5 ohm times 10, so 35 ohm. And if I change to the third terminal, this one also 3.5 times 10, so 35 ohm. So this terminal is base. Like I mentioned before, the base terminal is the one when I put the probe to the second terminal, it give us reading, low reading, let's say 35 ohm, and this one also 35 ohm. And if I reverse the probe, they should read infinity, and this one is infinity. So this one is a base of the transistor. Okay. So now we know that this one is a base transistor. But what type of transistor we are using? Whether this one is NPN or PNP. So we will identify which one is a what you call whether the base terminal is red color or black color. So if I put like this one is base. Okay, this one is not moving, the reading is not there. But if I put this one you got a reading. So base is black color, mean base is negative. Transistor is NPN. Hold on, yeah. I take what you call a paper. Okay, transistor is NPN and PNP. Sorry, I'm not. Okay, the transistor. Okay, transistor. We have 2 types, NPN or PNP. So this one is emitter, this one is collector, this one is emitter, this one is collector, this one is base, this one is base. Okay, just now, okay, in our practical, show that the base is black color. The base is black color. Okay, when there is a reading, the base is black color. Suppose black is N. So, my base is black color and so this transistor is PNP because my base is N, black color. So this one is base and the type of transistor is PNP. Okay? Stop. So the second task is we need to identify which one is cathode and which one is collector and which one is emitter, because the transistor have 3 legs: base, collector and emitter. So we already identify base. So we need to identify whether collector or emitter, because if we know which terminal is collector, then the other one is emitter. Okay. For a transistor, to be working, it need to rules to follow. EB must be forward bias. CB must be reverse bias. EB means emitter base must be forward bias. Collector base must be reverse bias. Collector is a positive, so if we need reverse bias, we must connect to negative battery. So CB is already reverse bias. Whereas emitter must be forward bias. So this one is P. We need to put positive battery here. So P connect to positive. So this one we call it forward bias. Okay. EB already forward bias and CB already reverse bias. In my case, I would like to identify collector. So I follow this one. Collector must be reverse bias. So collector must connect to black probe. Collector must connect to black probe. And reverse bias, okay, reverse bias will give you infinity in reading. Okay. Let's say just now I already identified this one is base. So we leave this terminal. And if we want to identify which one is base and which one is collector and which one is emitter, we need to put the ohm meter at scale 10K. Okay, 10K. And then one more time we do the zero adjustment. If not zero, we need to adjust. Okay. Then I put this one 2 terminal only. Okay, 2 terminal only, and you can see the reading is around 25 times 10K means that 250K. 250K. Okay, 250K. Okay, 250K. And if I reverse the polarity, the reading is infinity. The reading is infinity. Just now, I mentioned to you that I need the reading this one because I would like to check the collector. Collector is reverse bias and the reading is infinity. So I focus where my reading is infinity. So this one is infinity. And the black probe, because collector is connected to negative battery. I assume the black probe is negative battery. So this one, negative battery, is connected to the middle terminal. Then the reading is infinity. So this one is a collector. Okay. So this one is base. This one is collector. And this one is emitter. You can compare the terminal by looking at the data sheet just now I asked you to download. But you must look like this one. Okay. This one's supposed to be like this. Base, collector and emitter. Okay, I think this tutorial enough for you to do practical work 3, and good luck. Bye.